Well, it's the guy that does stuff. I'm here at the 459, and I'm here with...
Wesley Black.
And what's happening? Why are we here?
You know how to pull up. Big Dogs Takeover, 459. Probably the best venue in Perth. I mean, it's definitely in my top 3, probably. And it's a crazy stacked lineup. I'm going to be in the middle of the show, so there's some crazy ones before me and crazy ones after. So you got to stick around for the whole thing.
Hell yeah. Wait, what are your top 3 venues? Hold on, wait. I want to go into this tangent. What are your top 3? If 459's on there, where's it sitting? And what are the other 2?
Ooh, okay. Look, I can't put Rosemount on twice, but number 1 is Rosemount Main Stage. The only downside is it's too big and I'm not really at that level, but the shows I've done there and I've packed enough were my favorites, and the sound tech there is like the GOAT. So that's definitely up there. 459 honestly has to be that as well. Like, I'm a big Rosemount fan.
So you got 1 and 2, but then what's 3? What's the honorable mention?
What is number 3? Let me think okay. I'll put 459 third, and I'll put Jackrabbits in second. I'm a huge Jackrabbits fan. It's gone through some cool changes. I love the lights at the what's it called? The LED screen at the back.
Yeah.
There's that many venues, and that's what made me really go crazy on the editing when I had to make my live stuff. So yeah, big fan of that one.
That shit's expensive too. Like, they got the whole setup.
Yeah, you don't want to break that. So.
And describe your music in 3 words.
Ooh, 3 words. Okay. Fun, energetic, and I don't want to sound like a douche. I was going to say poetic, but more in the fact that I like to write poems, but not trying to say it's like on a spiritual level.
But you could use that now that you've explained it. I mean, I feel like nobody's going to call you a douche. I wasn't going to.
With the context, poetic then.
You got fun, energetic, and poetic.
Correct.
Hell yeah. All right.
Little poem itself. Yeah.
I need you to look into the camera and pretend you're accepting a Grammy right now.
Oh, as in actually make a speech?
You can if you want. You can say whatever you want. You just got to pretend you're accepting a Grammy.
Appreciate that. This song goes out to Bradley. It feels like, set to this Grammy, this moment, it feels like I'm standing to the side of the Rosemount doing one of those interviews that we used to do back in the day. But, Mama, we made it. We some big dogs now. We taking over. So yeah.
There was so many references in that.
Hey, I think you're poetic. You know how it is. So.
If you could show your music to any historical figure, dead or alive, who are you showing it to?
To any who, sorry?
Any historical figure, dead or alive.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, since I put up a reel today of me pretending to be him, it's got to be Jeff Hardy. He's a musician. Well, he's a musician semi. He's also semi a painter, but he's a wrestler. But my dream is to make a theme song for a wrestler, and that dude is the GOAT. So if I showed it to him, he'd probably be like, yeah, that's tough. So at least that's what I imagine. So yeah, that's what I'm going with. I'm locking in Jeff Hardy. We're going to be hitting jumps off the ladder together, singing this song. So yeah.
You'd be like, yeah, I'm walking out to this.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be the dream. That'd be the dream.
Hell yeah. And what streaming service do you use to listen to music?
Oh, Spotify.
Premium?
Yes.
Yeah. Nice. And if you weren't making music, what else would you be doing with your spare time?
Oh, 100% writer. Easy question, because that's what I'm doing now. That's what I did before music. I used to write stories. Took a break doing music stuff, but now I'm back into it. And I just can't wait to put something out properly. So I'm taking my time with it because, I don't know, there's no pressure yet because no one really knows I do it. But that's a dream goal, be like a storyteller. Fiction only.
What sort of we're talking like adult fiction, children's fiction, like storybooks? What are we talking?
My main 2 stories, one of them is like a thriller, so it's more like intense, and the other one is technically fantasy, but it's also like more intense side, I'd say. My strength is more like writing the characters rather than the dialogue, so that's something I got to work on. But I'm really liking the stories that I got so far, so keep an eye out.
Hell yeah! And what's a quote that you live by?
This too shall pass, I guess. You're going through bad times. It's going to keep on moving. You're going through good times. It's going to come down eventually. Just keep level-headed and just keep your eyes on what matters, you know what I mean? I guess the good times will pass, the bad times will pass. So as long as you keep your eyes in the right spot, you'll get there.
That's nice. I like this. And what's your favorite type of cheese?
Ooh, that's a great question. I mean, I was going to say it's close, but it's actually not. It's got to be halloumi. I mean, actually, Feta's up there because feta is the most versatile in my opinion, and I really love Greek food, so that's really in all of that. But halloumi is just I eat it less, but when I do, it matters.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's a very in-depth explanation. But I fuck with it. I fuck with it.
Hey, look, I got into cooking lately, so I had to experiment the cheeses. But feta, you're on the way up. Maybe this time next year, feta might be number one. Let's tap in and see.
This man knows his cheeses.
Well, at least those two.
And I got a new segment. It's called Hell Yeah or Hell No. I'm going to list a bunch of things, and I just need you to say Hell Yeah or Hell No.
Okay.
All right. Gambling.
Hell yeah.
Beer.
What did you say?
Beer.
Beard?
Beer.
Oh, hell no.
Cats.
Yeah. I mean, if I have to do one or the other, I'll go hell yeah. Cats are tough.
Dogs.
Yeah, same. They can be up there too. Look,
You're not a big pets guy?
look. If you said rodents, I'd be going hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I love my hamsters, guinea pigs. Shout out my boys. So
I had a pet rat when I was a kid. That cunt was awesome, bro.
yeah, that's tough.
His name was
Hell yeah.
Terrence, bro. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah for Terrence.
Speeding.
I mean, if I gotta be honest, hell yeah, I do a bit of it. I can't lie.
Fortnite.
I haven't played it. I'm not gonna lie, so I'll have to do hell no. I'm sorry.
Valid. Harry Potter.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
AFL.
Hell yeah.
6-7.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that's tough.
Pineapple on pizza.
Hell no.
Finally, cunt. Somebody says hell no to pineapple on pizza. Bro, you'd be surprised.
Bro, my mum would not take kindly to that, so I gotta respect my roots. So no pineapple, unfortunately. So
Last question. What's a fun fact that you want to share about yourself?
oh, that's a tough one. You know what? A fun fact. I want to start making cooking videos, and two of the guests are in the building right now. One of them is Tobias. We already planned it out. And one of them is Lars, who I actually only met like 3-4 weeks ago, but he's really awesome. And he basically seems like he has the same energy as me and same interests. And he's a better cook than me, in my opinion. We never cooked together, but I've seen it. So cooking show coming for real.
You haven't lived until you've been to a Lars cookout, bro. He's a goated chef. Like, truly. He refuses to accept it, but he's like the best chef I know.
Yeah, well, he told me I showed him my pictures and he said, he's like, oh, bro, I don't have presentation. But I'm not going to lie, my weakness is the actual cooking and my strength is the presentation. I got to level up so together we can make something crazy that looks good too.
I think that's the combo, bro. That's the duo right there. Lars Eats and Wesley Black.
Yeah, Wesley Eats. Somehow I need a new Instagram or something. We'll see.
Fuck yeah, but yeah, that's all my questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you.